ways the enemy comes against God's people is through unforgiveness. He engineers situations and he uses people to bring harm to our lives, to hurt us, so that we will respond to that hurt not with forgiveness, but that we will become defiled and have great resentment in our life. And you can see how powerful this is, because if you look at your life, you can remember things from your childhood that were very hurtful and harmful to you, and there could be a bitter root in your life of unforgiveness that is creating havoc. Even now, things that happened 20 years ago, 15, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago, can be affecting you right now because there's a root of bitterness there, because you've been hurt, you've been treated unjustly or unfairly, and you haven't been able to let it go so that you can completely forgive. We are to forgive because the Father has forgiven us. And the enemy can hold this over us if we're not able to forgive others that have transgressed against us. He knows that he has legal then power or authority over us to stop the blessings of God, because we must forgive according to how God has forgiven us. This is so very powerful, and I hope you're able to receive the word today. So let's begin in 2 Corinthians 2, 10 and 11. Anyone you forgive, I also forgive. And what? I have forgiven. If there was anything to forgive, I have forgiven in the sight of Christ for your sake. So we should always be willing to forgive others, even when they've harmed or hurt people that we really dearly love. Because if we create an environment around us of bitterness, it's going to affect the people that we love. It will not affect them in a good way. It will be defiling to them. Very important that we learn and we desire to forgive. Verse 11, in order that Satan might not outwit us, for we are not unaware of his schemes. When we have unforgiveness in our life, that is a scheme of Satan, a plot of the devil, that he can then be able to outwit us. We should not be ignorant of his devices. We should understand that when we want to hold on to bitterness, unforgiveness, Satan is working in our life so that he can have a foothold in our life, so that he can damage our life, so that he can have legal authority to steal from us, kill us, and even to destroy us because of that bitterness that we're hanging on to. The antidote always for bitterness is to forgive.